Hello. Oops. We have Apollonia here. And Drogo. Just wanted to do a little update. I'm on vacation. Or not really vacation. I'm kind of out of town. And as most of you know, I take my snakes with me. I don't want anybody to break into my house and possibly steal my snakes, or a natural disaster to occur. Anything could happen. I just don't feel comfortable leaving my snakes at home while I'm not there, because I travel a lot. With these little carriers, which I'm like kicking myself for now. So as you can see, I have 7 snakes now, but there's only 5 of the ball python enclosures here. And my super dwarf is over here in one of the old ball python enclosures, because everybody has upgraded to larger enclosures. So yeah, whenever I came here, I started off with all of my snakes. And apparently, I forgot to lock they really don't lock good. I mean, they could, but if you close it off and you don't like press the top down good enough, you could think that you've locked it and you really didn't. Well, either way, my coral glow has escaped, and I found this out after I got back from kickboxing. It's kind of embarrassing. So now he is loose in my mother's house, who is not a big fan of snakes. So pretty much I had to play the waiting game. I blocked off, well, I looked in like almost every room, but because she was in the process of moving, Drogo got so big. Since she was in the process of moving at one point and decided not to rent out the house, there are a lot of like boxes and stuff here. So I did the best that I could of going through what I could go through. And I kind of like secured the rooms, and I put towels and stuff underneath the doors. That way, whenever he finally does urinate, defecate, I'll be able to smell the fishy smell and pinpoint exactly where he is in the room, in what room. So hopefully, God willing, I will get my freaking snake back. Either way, on a more positive note, I'm not going to dwell too much on that. Here is Drogo. Now, all of my snakes are shedding every 2 weeks, and they're just growing like crazy. So here's Drogo. He's about almost a year old. And everybody is on rats. Drogo is my only snake that is not... He's not the best eater in the world. I do have him eating every week, but he's not getting like the proper size that... I mean, the proper size rat that I would like for him to have. Only because I don't know what happened with the previous owners, because he belonged to one breeder and another breeder bought him, and I bought him off of that breeder. But they had the hardest time getting him to eat frozen thawed. So I have switched successfully everybody over to frozen thawed, with the exception of this guy. And so he gets a rat pup, a live rat pup. I actually try to fatten them up first. My kids are so loud, I'm sorry. So I get them I give him a rat pup And 2 days later, I'll give him another one. I mean, and it still is, I don't know. I still don't feel like it's enough, but I don't know. He acts like he's afraid of the food. I don't know if he had a traumatizing experience before, but I know my videotaping sucks. But yeah, he's not too receptive. And normally he likes to just sit and let the pup come to him, because normally if they're like running around and they're moving too fast, they spook him and he gets turned off. So I have to keep trying and working at it to get him to eat. But what happens is I noticed that he's the only one that does this, because in the beginning everybody was on live and I had to work to get them on Frozen, but he is the only one that doesn't strike. He doesn't constrict. I've seen him like strike maybe like once or twice, but that was it. Normally he'll just open up his mouth and like literally just put his mouth over the rat and then like lightly wrap around it. He doesn't like to constrict anything hard. He's like a real gentle eater. And normally what I'll do is I'll just take him and roll him up. And if I like move him like this or massage him, he'll wrap up around his prey. But other than that, or like he'll grab the rat by his foot, by his leg. And I'm just like, come on, dude. Or he'll just open up his mouth and keep biting on the rat. This is pitiful. So I'm working ever so diligently on getting him on Frozen Thawed. Let me see if I can get Sansa out here. My Ivory. Here she is. Get everybody out here on the floor today. Move them over here. Get my blue-eyed leucistic, who the blue-eyed and the Ivory really haven't grown that much. I mean, they're really healthy eaters, but they're not gaining a lot. I mean, they're just not growing as, I mean, they still shed every other week, but they're not, they're still small to me. Everybody else is like sort of, especially my normal. My normal, she has gotten, and she's my most vicious eater. Her and my Coral Glow, who is on the run right now, are my best eaters. So, and forgive me, I'm not like the best at the whole making videos thing. But I know I haven't made any videos for a while. And I just wanted to give everybody an update. I guess I'll do another one on my retic, my Super Dwarf, which I enjoy. I absolutely love having the Super Dwarf, and I'm so glad I didn't lose her. That would have been ugly. But everybody is doing well. I'm kind of like bummed by the whole losing my other snake, but no. And I actually honestly thought about not even telling my mom, because I don't like drama, didn't want to hear her mouth, and I was like, shoot, I'm never gonna find this snake ever again anyway, so I might as well not even say anything. But I was like, no, let me not do that. Let me let her know. So maybe she can keep an eye out. So I'm just going to leave his little traveling enclosure here, and maybe she can put him away from me if he happens to come out. So here is everybody. I don't really have a problem with them being boring. I mean, they're not boring. Like I normally bring them out at night, and they're pretty active for me. I don't know, maybe I'm not doing something right. But I don't have a problem. A lot of people call them pet rocks, but mine, I don't have any issues with them. I take mine out every day and play with them. Probably shouldn't do that, but I don't know. I like socializing with my animals. And the retic is like the most chill of them all. Like I really thought that she was gonna be. Yeah.
Are you wanting Aiden to do this last art project before Kim?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I gotta go do some schoolwork, guys, with my kid. So I will get back at you guys later.